Hey y'all, Rambo here with the Gamers Cafe, and this is episode 14 of our Wuchang Fallen Feathers walkthrough. We just defeated the Fierce Tiger, and we obtained lots of armor and did a lot of NPC quests in the last episode. So now we're going to continue forward. We got 2 NPCs right up ahead, and some big decisions to make. So let's move forward. Alright, so the first thing is, I came to the Revenant Temple, and we gotta go speak to the NPC in here, and then we'll go head back and talk to the 2 that I just talked about. Alright, here he is. Wait. What? There he is. You sneaky dude.
The rebels, they pillaged our sacred temple and they slaughtered many of our brethren. Had I been there, I too may have been unable to escape. But now, justice has been served. They met their end, and deservedly so.
Alright, let's make sure his dialogue is through. I think it is.
But now, justice has been served. They met their end, and deservedly so.
Alright. We're done dealing with that freak. Nothing in here because we're getting everything. We leave nothing. We even take the grass.
Please protect me. Please protect me.
Poor thing. Check on this dude.
What? The Sanctum priests have fallen ill too. So, it really is hopeless, huh?
There we go, faint red feather. Very nice. Now he just laughs, and that's it. Looks like we're running around with a freaking torch. We probably could have talked to him and got the faint red feather way earlier, probably. Just because we're on radiant feather at this point, kind of. I know we got everything, but I'm just double checking absolutely everything. Alright, so we're going to head over here and talk to the storyteller. Yay. Alright. So now we're going to head down here. We got Panda down here. So there's actually 3 NPCs down here. Get this bird. Okay. Here's Nian.
Never in my wildest dreams did I think you capable of besting Jiang Xingdong.
Chang Ching Chong.
Seems I need more training. Mark my words. One day I'll become the strongest around.
Not today.
I'll protect everyone. So that no one else gets hurt again.
Poor guy. Okay,
I'm heading
special
back to
pill.
Worship's
Talk to
Rise.
him again.
Here. These are my last strength pills. I'll claim my title as the world's strongest when next we meet.
Alright, let's try it. Yeah, he's done. Scared to talk to this guy.
Well, well. We meet again, eh? My warnings go in one ear and out the other, don't they? The unending cycle of cause and effect has you wrapped tight. This land is no longer as it seems. A power beyond your comprehension awaits. Go any further, and you may never return.
We are going to let me weigh my options. So we're going to do let me weigh my options for now. So if you do heed the advice, it locks you out of all the previous stuff. So if you didn't complete a quest line or get anything, you'll have a hard time or not be able at all to do anything. So forwards. Down here we got Mr. Panda. So we can spend some of them good old bamboo shoots we got. I hope he got the hat for us now. This Panda character is super cool. It's one of my favorite. There's a few really cool and creative characters in this. There it is. We got the hat. The good old hat. Thank you, Mr. Panda. That was awfully nice of you. Gotta wear it. Yeah. Gonna take a selfie with him. Alright, off we go. Thank you, Panda. Now that we got our hat, we're unstoppable. Dang, I didn't even see that. Put on some flour. The purple camellia. This. Some crystallized red mercury. Grab this. Grab this. Health pill. Grab this. Full grown red mercury. Alright, we just don't want them following us. If you don't kill them and you go up here, they end up coming up behind you. Just for your information. Alright, so over here we got an item creeping in here, right there. Fire pot. Can always use some good old fire pot. Head on up. We got a nut job up here. Health pill. Alright, so we got a drop over here. Right here. Flawless red mercury. Very nice. Up here we got a few enemies and some items. I think we got a marked Benediction up here. And watch out for that. You can quick set the Emerald Lotus Seed, of course. I don't, because I don't think it happens near enough. Alright, Emerald Lotus Seed. We obviously need some of that. Unbreakable. Right over here. Damn it. Soft Rush.
General.
Alright, pick that up. Crystalized red mercury. Full grown red mercury. Dang, we got messed up because we stepped on a trap. Oh, that's... Alright, let's head up here. Getting closer to the stronger guy. Feather Pearl. Stormward Pill, always good. Yeah, we messed up. We should have focused on this guy and let the other guy help beat this guy up, because he's pretty dang strong, as you can see. Alright, Radiant Red Feather. We need that. Crystalized Red Mercury. Grab this. SOULGRASS. Very good stuff. And boom. We got Heavenly Thunder. That was wrong. It was a spell. So Heavenly Thunder is this. Requires 3 Skyborn Might. Call down lightning that strikes an enemy and then spreads outward. Alright, so we're done with this little place. Okay, item. So right here is where we went right instead of left. So here we go. Team Bunny Bun. Son of a. Full grown red mercury. Up here we got a monk. Try to sneak up on him. Got him.
Have mercy.
Drop to his death. Down here we got some dudes. I know we can't reach them, but I gotta throw this. Yeah, we weren't even close. Kung Fu Panda. Fixed Origin Pill.
Just you wait.
Full-grown mercury. Kong wine. Zhenwu temples under siege. Our very existence hangs in the balance. Disciples of Zhenwu Temple, heed this urgent call. Return forthwith to defend our hallowed grounds and preserve our Taoist heritage. So this is a secret you just gotta drop. Just kidding. What if it was? I'm really just kidding. Don't drop down there, you'll die. I haven't tried it. I always tell myself, oh, I'm gonna go back and do that or try and make sure this isn't something in it. I end up not even doing it most of the time, and then about 5% of the time I go back and just die. It always turns into either you got too much money on you or there's always something stopping you. Alright, what am I missing? I think we can go that way actually. Or you're not close enough to a shrine. Those are the reasons. Either you don't have enough, you have too much money on you. You're not close enough to a shrine. There's 3 other things you got to do that are more important. Okay, so here. Oh, it's down here, duh. I went over here. Alright, nice. Let's see what we got here. Swift-poise-break Benediction. Let's take a look at it. Nice. Okay, so we do have to go to it. This is the one we need. Now we can complete. I believe this is the one for heavy charged attacks, which I do a lot of those using the axe. Anybody does using anything. But you get an extra perk for that exactly. Charged attacks, heavy attacks. Beautiful. All right. Now that I know where that's at, I'm going to make a video just for matching up benedictions. I haven't seen many videos with that. I think that would be a wonderful idea. And what do you know? Here we are. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to push the stab onto this axe. Because, not the axe, but the torch looking thing. Because the torch does more stabbing. The axe does a lot of blunt damage and hardly any stabbing. So, see, that's what we have on here. Greatly increases the power of stab attacks. So we're going to put all of these on here. Beautiful. I did that blindly without even really making sure I have everything. All right, no, we do. Beautiful. Unless, nope, we do. Beautiful. Nice. All right, now we're going to be hitting hard, dude. Hard. Going to be smashing folks. All right, kill enemy. Nice. So we got 3. Now we have 3 weapons that have full sets of benedictions that have a 4th bonus perk. Beautiful. Spend it. Okay, what did we pick up? I think we got enough for this. Dang, one more. Shoot. We picked up a lot of radiant feathers, man. I'm surprised that we can't do more with them here. It's kind of crazy, actually. Okay. Yeah, no dice. I don't even know why I pushed that. Okay, so let's go over here. Nice. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do this because we're sitting on so many feathers that we're not applying at the moment. I think that was enough. Alright, so because we spoke to Dinggguo and gave him that letter, he's going to be down here. See, there he is. If you don't give him that letter when you come over here, he'll fight you. You fight him over here. So if you want to fight him, don't give him that letter, and he'll be down here. Okay, Sapphire Lotus Seed. We'll leave all that loot for when we hit it. Episode 12, Mount Zhenwu, has the part where you give them the letter, in case you didn't know. Red Mercury, shoot. Mind Lotus Seed. Grab this. Boom, Feather Pearl. Grab this. Boom, health pill. Let's take a bath real quick. We're dirty. I haven't seen her get clean once. Get up in there. You better scrub your Dinggguo and everything. Scrub them Dinggguo. Yeah. Whooping my Duggans. All up in them Dinggguo. So yeah, right here, this is where the NPC would be. The Dinggguo, the drunkard, he would be right here. I fought him once. I can't remember. I think I got armor from him, actually. I'd have to look back. So here's our Boatman. Okay. Run over here, grab this. There's our bird down there. Come down here, grab the bird. He's offering the boat. Throw a dagger. Aurum Feather. This boat, not yet. We'll take it after we talk to the boatman up here. Here he is.
Well, well. Aren't you a vengeful little thing? Off to cross the river, are we? No use trying to stop you, is there? But don't come back crying when you start regretting.
No regrets?
There's a nasty demon in that old mansion on the other side of the river. Even devoured the official named Bai. It's tied to you somehow. Though you still have time to turn back. Oh, still determined, are we? Looks like fate's wheel keeps turning, whether we like it or not. Oh, Take the boat, if you're set on it. Just bring it back in one piece. If you make it back at all.
Oh, we're taking the boat, bud. We gotta look at this dude up close and personal. Yeah. Boatman looks sickly. Look at his freaking cheek. He's got a hole in his cheek. Is this guy like dead? I think he's dead. Yeah, look at this dude. He's hurting, bro. Alright, we got our NPCs up here. Let's go read this note first. So we got everything in order. Illegal deeds flourish at Ferry at Overlook. A hideout for smugglers and slavers. Their vile actions poison our community, corrupting all they encounter. Citizens remain ever vigilant. Trust not the sweet-tongued deceivers that linger at the docks. Okay. All right. Let's get it on, fellas. Let's get it on. All right, so let's talk to this guy.
After the death of our foster father, Ai Nengqi and Liu Wenxiu led their troops here, bringing nothing but destruction. Dinggguo and I will head to Yunnan and rebuild our forces, just as father wished. May our paths cross again.
This guy's always been pretty cool.
May our paths cross again.
Make sure everything's exhausted. You know how I do. Here's our buddy.
But who's the traitor? Until I find out, all I can
Lee
do is wait for them to
Dinggguo.
slip up. Sun and I are leaving. If our paths cross again, just ask, and you'll have my aid.
I want to call him into a fight, dude.
Sun and I are leaving. If our paths cross again, just ask, and you'll have my aid.
Very nice. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. What a nice gesture of yours. Wuchang looks all sexy, then she comes up to you and she's like, "Hey, you like my hat?" Grab this. Steamed bunny bun. I just stole their lunch.
There you are at last. Did you find Glutton Matchstick? The ship's almost here, and Pops is urging me to go. But I won't leave them behind. The great Yonder gang goes together, or not at all.
I don't want to tell her.
Our savior, you slew the madam so that we could escape. Seeing you safe and sound fills me with joy. Jing told me it was your medicine that brought me back. I simply cannot thank you enough. I brought these from Snowfall Palace. Here, take them. We're yet to escape Snowfall's clutches. However, I wanted to take Jin and run, but she simply refused to listen to reason. You're with the great Yonder gang too. Since you're close, could you help me persuade her?
Yeah, I'll talk to her, man. Just don't die on us. To her.
There you are at last. Did you find Glutton Matchstick? The ship's almost here, and Pops is urging me to go. But I won't leave them behind. The great Yonder gang goes together, or not at all.
I got bad news for you, sweetheart. Here's Chunkies.
Glut, You've the stomach of 2 men or more, feasting all day long. I hope you'll get to eat your fill up in heaven. It was my fault. I put all my focus on caring for Pops.
Well, you can't feed the fat kid. It's not your responsibility. You done? I got more bad news. I'm sorry. I feel like it's too much at once.
Impossible. Impossible. Matchstick's sharp as anything. There's no way he'd die. This can't be. Not him.
Check with him one more time.
You're with the great Yonder gang too. Since you're close, could you help me persuade her?
Later, after we rest, we come back here and we'll get the butler's armor. Just told her all the bad news. Didn't do anything. Alright, so now that we rested these guys. Alright, we got the Serpent Fang. Which is this. Using temperance to buff feathering or corruption makes the effect much more potent. Okay, so if you're doing feathering or corruption, you want to use this. The Serpent Fang. This for poise-break. This for fire. And then successfully parry blocks, reduce the damage you take. That's our original sword. I want to try the Flamebringer. I haven't really ran that one yet. Put some flame benedictions on it. It would probably be mean. So yeah, so the Matchstick token we picked up in Avian Marsh. We did get it, but we didn't give it to Matchstick in the right order. You're supposed to get the Vitality Bowl and then give it to Matchstick. You can get the Vitality Bowl and run the whole quest where you run it all the way, but there's no way to really prevent Matchstick from dying, even if you do everything. From what I've done everything, and he still dies, and regardless of what you do. So we got the bowl right now. We just weren't able to give it to him. Alright, so we're going to travel on this boat. Let's make sure there's no dialogue here. I don't think there's any more left.
Mansion on the other side of the river. Even devoured the official named Bai. It's tied to you somehow. Though you still have time to turn back. Oh, still determined, are we? Looks like fate's wheel keeps turning, whether we like it or not. Oh, take the boat, if you're set on it. Just bring it back in one piece. If you make it back at all.
Alright. We are taking the boat.
Rivers of old embrace our native shore, where memories of horror linger evermore. Echoes of the remnants still haunt this plain, as silent tears of blood fall like rain.
Read this. Crimson. Go ahead and unlock this first. Alright, we got our boy over here. Let's talk to him.
Ah, Wuchang. Right on time. I've uncovered new clues. Do you recall that chisel from your former dwelling, before your memory faded? That chisel. I believe it's a treasure from Zhenwu Temple. But how did such an item end up in your home? We must delve deeper to uncover the truth. Take this. An old boatman at the docks gave it to me. He said it could help suppress the feathering. He seemed to know me well, like we were old friends. But I don't recall ever meeting him. I've tried it. It seems harmless, but be cautious. If anything feels amiss, do not use it. I shall continue my search here. Look around. It may help jog your memory. If you find yourself in danger, call out to me.
So we're going to use the whistle on this fight ahead, and we're actually going to use somebody we've never used before, which is going to be cool. Recently disturbed, a faint aura of chisel still clings to the area. Spell? Nice. Demon-Banestrike. Here it is. Conjure forth a spear to stab upward and cause feathering damage. Nice. Let's hit this. Steam Bunny Bone. Examine.
Do you think our baby brother will look like us? I'm so excited to meet him!
Alright, broken-belled pinwheel. Here it is. A broken-belled pinwheel riddled with muddled writing. Zion, I don't know, is scrawled across the pinwheel in crooked letters. The bell's inscription is mostly faded, with only the name U still legible. Okay. Ooh. SOULGRASS, my favorite. Grab this. Radiant red feather, perfect. Now we got enough. Actually, no, we don't have enough. We're one off. But at least we're closer. The treasures of Zhenwu Temple are mine. Yet, my wife lost in the throes of childbirth, our son resurrected as a monster, and my beloved daughters disappeared without a trace. I have failed my ancestors. I vow to eradicate this abomination and offer my life in penance. We got the Imperial Guard Token. The name of Bayou, said it earlier, shall endure untarnished. Alright, now let's talk to her.
Brother. I...
Bloom Branch. Okay, that's all the dialogue that she has for that part. So let's do this tree. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, we're really just preparing for the fight. Alright, so this will wrap up the tree. Let's get moving. This boss, Bai Kru, the toddler, he has a lot of physical damage and feathering damage. He's severely feathered. So we want to put on something that will definitely have a good mix between the two. So here's the setup I'm going to run with. Right here, face changer, Ming General attire, Golden Bandit bracers, Imperial riding boots. We got on the Fiend Felling pendant, the Dracolich pendant, Twin Infant pendant, Burning Flames, Divine Ward, which is great, and then Ethereal Form. Then we got the Temper, Healing, Bone Whistle, and Crimson. So yeah, try to switch this out with this in the fight, but it's pretty hard to do. We're gonna run this ugly set. Hey, in we go. Alright, so of course, buff up. This is go to, because my NPC died in the first one, so I let him kill me. This NPC is very special, you're about to see. And I will not let him die. Woo! That was a close one. When you hear that move, oh, come on, dude. All right, well, at least we get to see his effect. Oh my God, if he don't kill me. Dang. This guy looks like he has a certain something on his face. So okay, that usually is easy to dodge. His moveset is not hard to figure out. The only thing with him, he's quick and he jumps so freaking far. It's just hard to keep on him. Like when he leaps at you like that, it's pretty easy to dodge. You just have the timing right. It's just hard to get a lot of hits on him because he jumps so far. So you get a couple and then he's gone. Not this time, buddy. And this is a good time to hit him. Oh, come on, that was cheap. And I don't want to waste my tempers either. Okay. You gotta chop them one little piece at a time. The best way to fight this dude. We gotta get his energy down a bit. A little more. Well, that was a whiff. Move. Not again. Yeah, that's why that Dracolich is so important. Alright, now we're getting them down a little more. Alright. I don't think we got it. There we go. Look who it is! Surprise! Surprise! Now this dude is a beast. He's gonna come in. Look at him, dude. I think he's probably the best fighting NPC I've ever called him. He grunts. He does it all. Youzai, my dude. Look at him, dude. He's relentless. He just keeps on coming. And he is awesome, dude. I can't get over how awesome he is. Dodge. Again. Yeah, when he does that thing, it's a good time to hit him, actually. Like this. Right? Yeah. There you go. Yeah, he's so awesome, dude. He just keeps coming in. Like, he's like not scared. He's just awesome, man. It's the 100th time I said that. Yeah, that was a good chunk right there. We just did a lot of damage. My man, Youzai, he's such a good dude. Yeah, man. And he's got no damage. Oh! Here comes the finisher.
How powerless you are.
All right. Woo! Gotcha. V-face. All right. Now I want it good. Wanted Youzai to live, and he did. Ivory seal. Echo of Bow. Bayou. I think it is Bayou. Right? Bayou, maybe? Crew. Bai. Where's Youzai? I want to give him a hug. A frickin' dude. Alright, Echo of Crew. Leap backward and unleash a pillar of water to strike enemies. Being hit while leaping backwards triggers electricity. Okay. Alright, let's see what else we got. Hand over the Youzai research for more clues. These incomplete experiment notes were written many years ago, but seem to have been supplemented by many different writers. Simply relying on red mercury is not enough to bring the deceased back to life. One writer once ventured into a dangerous place and stole a curious object, but the resurrected one still turned into a monster. In the end, relying solely on the object proves futile. Alright, then we got this, but I think Imperial Guard Token. A token of a member of the Imperial Guard by Zhao. Can be represented in a distinguished character as a token of loyalty. Can be presented to a distinguished character. Okay, ivory belt token engraved with a name and title. While it symbolizes status, it also serves as a conduit for power. Bao Tingzhao sought only to serve his nation, yet he was manipulated by those in power, leaving him consumed by obsession. I think we got this a while ago, though. It's hard to keep up sometimes, man. You're so focused on the fight, stuff drops in your inbox and you don't even miss some of it. Yeah, we definitely got that earlier. Alright, I'm just glad that dude lived, man. He was like, it's not like he really dies, but I still hate it when they die in the fight. I try to prevent it as much as possible. Alright, so here we need to check out our tree a little bit. Alright, so we gotta talk to Tao Qing, at the Revenant Temple, Tao Qing at the Shoe Sanctum. Alright, let's head over here real quick. Talk to her. I think she's gonna say the same thing, but I just want to be sure. Look at this beautiful view. Looks so cool. Full moon. The Wuchang moon.
Brother.
Yep. I can't talk. Brother. I can't speak. Alright, so here is our buddy. Thanks, bud, for all the help, bro.
So, did you uncover anything?
What do you mean you were there, bro?
By
Let's give him scrap, too.
That abominable monster.
Your brother.
Your brother. Another victim of this twisted resurrection.
Yes, it is.
The resurrection failed. And that's why he became a monster. The object must have been incomplete. To save Bai Yu without turning her into a monster, we'll need all 4 pieces. As for the rest, I have some leads. Trust the investigation to me. Wuchang, the stakes are much higher this time. Proceed with caution and be wary of whom you trust. Stay safe. Will you?
Pure jerky. Thank you, sir. This guy is definitely the best to us. Alright, we're first going to go to Tao Qing. Qing. Tao Qing. My name Tao Qing. That's the funniest in this, man. they're speaking proper English, so they say their name. Yeah, how you doing? My name's Tao Qing. Tao Qing.
What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment.
Let me make an assessment. Tao Qing.
This ivory seal is exquisite. You know,
Exquisite.
there's a tradition in Worship's Rise. When a child is born, the parents commission a token to ward off evil and misfortune. I remember this one. It was made by Governor General Bai for his son. They say the child was born frail. Poor Governor Bai sought every cure under the sun, to no avail. Later, I heard from the old Taoist that the child passed away. This ivory seal became a symbol of misfortune. Oh, but I don't mind, especially when there's profit to be made.
Alright, let's see what he got. Alright, so we got some new stuff. Increases weapons feathering damage. At cost of reducing its fit. Do we have that one already? One of these is new. We got that one. We have this one, this one, this one, this one. Yeah, I think we got this one actually. I don't know, we'll check. But we definitely got something else. Okay, so we don't have the feathering. Oh yeah, we do. No, we don't. I thought this was it because it looks very similar. But that is not it. So we got to pick that up. Alright. Damn.
What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment.
See, now we got all the armor. Let's take a look. We got everything but that pendant. So after that pendant, we got everything. Nice. Okay, now we got it all.
If you've got more than you need, don't forget to drop by and support my humble business.
Thanks, coward.
Hey, you made it. Got some new stuff for you.
We want this too. Man, I want everything. Just browsing. I'm half browser. My mother was a browser. See, this would be perfect for the burn sword. We need that too. We needed a bunch of this stuff. We still got a lot of stuff we need to get all those achievement trophies. You know what I'm saying? Dang, what to do? Well, we got enough for this, so we might as well just do that. Then we'll get the spell next time.
Come back soon, you hear?
Come back soon, you hear? Alright. I'm gonna set this sword up. The burn sword. I'm gonna see how it does. I'm gonna hook it up with every benediction that makes it stronger. That goes perfect with it. If a nearby enemy suffers burn, gain increased damage for a time in Skyborn might. Perfect. I like this too, though. Increases the potency of blocks and clashes. Man. Alright, but we're going to try to hit the burn thing for a minute. Yeah, nothing in here matches up with that. Alright, so we're going to keep it on this. Perfect. Alright. So now, let's see. Woo! Alright, we got a lot of talking to go do.
I'm forever in your debt. Let's go as soon as the boat arrives. I was foolish back then and threw my lot with the madam. I had to send Jing away. I'm fortunate indeed that Jing is still alive. That's more than enough for me. Jing once asked me what home was like, but I spent a decade or more away, and I couldn't recall much at all. Thinking back, a lot of it was nerves. It's as they say, we swell with emotion whenever home comes to mind.
This guy's still sick. Maybe he got COVID.
I'm leaving with Pops. Why don't you come with us?
I wish I could, tuts. Alright, we don't have many options here, so... Alright, so we're gonna choose this.
You're staying. Well, don't be like that. Come with us. We're the only ones left of the great Yonder. We've got to stick together. You've matters of your own to deal with. Then go deal with them. But I'll never forget you. You'll forever be one of the great Yonder gang.
Flawless red mercury.
But I'll never forget you.
I'll never forget you either. Thanks for the hats. Man, I wanted the tiger hat. That's the only thing we messed up so far. So now we're going to talk to him.
A lot of it was nerves.
He's going to say the same thing. So now if we dream, they're going to be gone. And he's going to drop us his armor. So we'll at least get that. Now we got to find this kid. The jarhead kid. Where the heck is he? He should be around here somewhere. I mean, his big old head isn't hard to find. It's pretty hard to miss. Hey, weird kid, where are you? Alright, pick this up. Thundering Flying Dagger. There he is. There you are, bud. Bamboo shoot. Nice. Well, we don't get much else out of him, but at least we know he'll be safe. Alright, buddy. You gonna take your head out of the jar, I hope? Tiger pendant. Dang, this was down here the whole time. I forgot about it. Okay, so tiger pendant increases potency of your weapon's physical attacks. We're gonna put that sucker on now. It's pretty good. I like that it adds to everything. Increases your weapon. That's the one we just picked up from Tao. Yeah, so we're getting more and more loaded over here, man. We don't need these on. I don't need this stupid hat on anymore either. There we go. Getting kind of swampy down there. All right, buddy, take care of yourself. Don't let your jar overheat. All right, let's go talk to the boatman. Let him know we kicked some. He already knows.
Back so soon, little girl? Well, satisfied now that you've slain that demon with your own hands? The Bai line, extinguished by their own blood. All right, all right. Teasing you's lost its fun, girl. Now, off you go. When you're ready to return to the root of your cycle of death and rebirth, come and find me.
Nice. All right, so we got the axe. This axe don't look that great, though. It's weird. I'm not talking about appearance. I'm talking about features. All right, let's check out the axe. So here's the axe he gave us. So, increases power of throwables. I don't throw that much. So it's cool, I guess, but I don't throw enough to make it cool. But it's strong on blunt. I don't know, maybe we'll give it a whirl, I guess. That thing's a beast. All right. Alright, now all we got left is this dude. So I think we completed everything. So we're about ready to move forward with this. We just have to be double sure, because once we do this, that's it. Okay, we gotta go talk to this dude. And he's waiting for us.
When I resided at the temple, I heard tales that official Bai longed for a son to continue his lineage. When one was finally born, fate cruelly tore him away. At some point, a priceless relic vanished from the temple. There were whispers that official Bai had a hand in its disappearance. No wonder the temple dispatched so many disciples each year since then, ostensibly to exorcise demons. It was all in search of that lost artifact. Well, if that really is the case, I wonder what it is then that makes this lost relic so extraordinary.
So we're at episode 14, and so far, I realized one mistake that was made, and it comes to the Yonder gang on the matchstick thing. I brought it up in the walkthrough, but when we received the Vitality Ball, we got it after we engaged in dialogue with her, and you're supposed to get it before that. Now, the reward for doing that is you get the tiger hat. Not the tiger helmet, but the hat. So there is a difference. So that is one item that my walkthrough left out. We didn't try to. We tried to get it, but we messed it up. So I'm just saying it because I really made this walkthrough to try to help people be able to achieve everything you can achieve in these games. So I had to bring it up. And it's from episode 7, actually. The Cloud Spire. Alright, so our next step is to speak to the storyteller. And once we do that, we're going to be in a completely different realm. Certain things we won't be able to go back to. And we're already at 1 hour and 11 minutes. So I am going to end this off. Thanks for watching, like always. This is Rambo from the Gamers Cafe.